Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. I'm here at 9th Cloud Expo, Silicon Valley. We've made it all the way through to day 4, as has Jim Mackay and our friends from SOA Software. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Long show, but you're looking frisky, which means you've, I hope, been getting the kind of customers that we always expect to bring you at a Cloud Expo.
It's been an amazing show, actually. We've had really good traffic.
Good.
So it's good.
That's what we like to hear. And what have people been seeing this time round from SOA Software?
Well, we came here to announce a new product that we call Atmosphere Cloud, and it is our cloud version of our API management product. So what we've seen lately is there's been a real trend towards companies opening up their businesses via APIs so that they can essentially extend their brand and reach a new set of customers. So we have a management solution that allows them to be able to do that.
Do you think it's one of the biggest, not untold stories, but it's not emphasized perhaps as much as I thought it would be, that whole API dimension? But it really is big, yes?
Well, APIs have been around forever, as we know. They started with subroutines. But the real push lately we've seen is that people are kind of coming to what they call open APIs, and it's really been going on an exponential curve. If you go and look, for instance, on the Programmable Web website, which is where they kind of track these things, they've seen the number of APIs registered there double in the last 6 months. Right. So I think it's something that's on the upswing. And
it's probably going to double again, I suspect. It's one of those geometric things. We should share, we'll do it after as well, you have got that wonderful Atmosphere URL, but let's just come that several times. So take us through the Atmosphere URL.
The atmos.phe.re.
Yeah, and it really just looks so cool. I mean, it's probably my Web 2.0 background, but I just think it looks great.
Yeah, all the good ones were taken, so we went with that one.
And so let's drill down on that. Why is it important? Why is Atmosphere the thing we should be using from now on?
Well, I think two things make Atmosphere unique and important. One is that given our background as a company, and you've known us for a long time, we have a strong heritage in working with Fortune 500 companies and doing really a lot of work with their web services and their SOA infrastructure to make it bulletproof. So we've extended a lot of that knowledge into how would an enterprise approach standing up an API as opposed to, a smaller business. And so a lot of that is baked into the product with regards to ensuring that we can do policies and mediation, and that it's secure, and that it scales, and that it's robust, and it has a high quality of service. The other unique aspect is what we've done from a social perspective. So you come in as either an API provider or an app developer into essentially an environment that you'd be familiar with if you're a user of Facebook or a Google+, where you can take a look around and see what's going on with your peers as far as app developers. You can connect and kind of circle with them and collaborate on different ideas and initiatives. You can also follow various developers, and you can also follow an API, if you will, so that as an API provider, if I want to get a message out to the people that are interested in my API, I can do it in a social infrastructure. And the big benefit, I think, from the social is that by being able to collaborate and have visibility to these APIs, the benefit I have as an API provider is how fast I can get applications against my API up and standing in the market.
As far as I'm aware, no one else has thought of this. It seems such a simple idea, but you've, one, thought of it, and two, executed on it already. So whoever you are, you're too late.
Yeah, exactly. Too late.
You heard it here first. So let's imagine I'm intrigued. I've got that Atmosphere URL in my head. We'll give it to you at the end again. What am I going to see first time round?
Well, you can come in anonymously and kick around and have a look at the APIs that are stood up there. Yep, absolutely. And then when you are ready to commit as either a developer or an API provider, you can essentially sign up for a free account. And that'll allow you to either, again, go and connect to APIs and use them as part of your application, or to be able to stand up an API. So, and it's all free, as I think I said. And then later on we'll be adding some value-added services if you choose to really go down the path of, for instance, private branding your community, or building your own community within Atmosphere Cloud. You can do that as well.
And if I like what I see, I do everything still through that portal, or do I reach out to SOA Software separately?
No, if you like what you see, you can just stay right in the portal. The whole idea is that it is very automated and self-help. Okay. And then the idea is that the community itself will start to, take care of itself. Okay, so the absolute key takeaway then is the URL. So atmos.phe for the fee part. There it is. If we go in on that, Mr. Cameraman, Atmosphere. Nice big close-up, as we used to say in the old days.
He's got in. Thank you so much, Jim Mackay,
Jeremy.
joining us here in Silicon Valley, and thank you for following out there on the World Wide Web.